Morning, everybody. Myself, I am Pugalendhi, research scholar, Department of Visual Communication, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. My guide, Dr. S.Janet, Department of Communication, Madras Christian College, Chennai. My topic is effect of online learning apps during the COVID-19 pandemic, a study among school students in Chennai Metropolitan. So, introduction. As you know, the COVID-19 pandemic condition changed of all kind of people's lives, particularly many students are entire the world, many students affected by COVID-19 pandemic. Not only students, teachers also. As per UNESCO is concerned that 87% of 87% of the students worldwide are severely affected by not being able to get their education. The role of education is very important for developing countries like India. Not only India, the developing countries. There are many countries around the world, the growing countries. So the education is very important. So in this pandemic time, the learning apps, the learning apps play a vital role among the students. My survey, actually, my survey taken from Chennai Metropolitan only. The purpose of this survey is to find out the level of how online learning apps fulfill the educational needs of school students in Chennai urban particularly. The advantage I have found and this disadvantage also I have found through this study. So everything I have mentioned in this research article. And during this pandemic, the learning apps, how how it is playing as a mentor, as a as a as a technology. So everything we are going to discuss through this study. In an environment where the coronavirus is threatening the world, educational institutions, government offices, and public institutions are all paralyzed by the general freeze. There have been setback in the people's lives and economics. This state has also major impact on future education of school students. Students using such as Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, a lot of apps they have been using according to their institution, uh, whatever the institution provided, virtual platforms they have been using. Till now, it's going like that. So how uh, how the learning apps fulfill the educational needs of children, particularly the school students. So from this study, the benefits of Diksha app. This is the website. The website of the website introduced by the Central Ministry of Human Resource Development. So everyone, you can log in www.diksha.gov.in. This is a unique website that provides information on education to the students and teachers and parents also. It reflects the vision of the state as single country digital platform. I mean, the single country through digital platform. As modern day, the teachers acquire the digital knowledge The Diksha application act as a national digital framework of them. This is the ratio of Tamil Nadu only. There are many states in India. So here, Diksha apps currently used by uh, the lakhs of people have been using Diksha apps. They can go and search through website as well as app. The review of literature. The review of literature have gone through many literature. Jing et al. 2016 have discussed that people show more interest and retention in social media than in MOOC courses. According to the Nambiar D 2020, mentors and learners set virtual classes schedule, structure, level of fundamental interaction between the people and teachers. And there are many authors done the research about the learning apps and platforms. So they have mentioned clearly about most of the students are utilizing the platforms. Platforms means particularly the apps, but less percentage of the student not learn to access the apps. Like that, NASCAR D et al. 2021, according to his study, as a clear form, this study, the students did the pedagogy facilitators to improve or enhance the course substance, task, and pursuing reference through their perfect idea and remarks. There are many survey done during the pandemic. So they have clearly explained most of the students utilize the app properly, and very few, I mean, less percentage of the students not learn, not have interest to learn the app and not focusing the classroom. This is my objective, to find out which are the most used online learning apps by the school students, particularly the Chennai urban, and find out the second objective, find out what video meeting apps are used by school students. The third one, to find out which social network sites are mostly used by school students. This is my objective. So advantage and disadvantage of online education. There are many things. Advantage is online education help to educate and develop the student learning and cognitive skill as if they were in a place with all facilities. For example, while listening the classroom, while listening the classes, they can easily open the another tab and they can search whatever the teachers deliver. They can easily find out, and through the reference, whatever teachers point out the reference or the subtopic, topic, everything students easily uh, find out the reference through their reference, and student will get greatly from classes where much data is collected and provided by the competent teachers, and many doubts can be dispelled by discussion after the session. Immediately, student not reacting usually. As a mentor point of view, I'm telling, but they are interacting. They are immediately interacting. Most of them are disabling. That is the disadvantage. Most of them are disabling while taking the classes. Very few are enabling the video. Some students asking the question while taking the session. So that is advantage. And another advantage, others not give an interest to attend the classes, particularly the online classes. So this thing, if continuing, what will happen in future? They don't have a practical experience. They will not get a practical experience. They will not. They will not get a proper skill-oriented knowledge. So that is the disadvantage of online classes, and particularly the education field. So if they get a theory classes, I mean theory classes, we can send the notes, we can take the session. That is not a matter. But the practical session, and particularly the lab, I'm talking about the lab. The lab oriented thing, student has to come and touch the equipment and use the equipment. So this thing only very useful for them, I mean for their future. Because when after finishing the course, any courses, UG, PG, any courses, after finishing the course, student will move to the industry. So they are going to handle the equipment. So once they learn the equipment, then only they can easily handle the equipment there. Not only equipment, software, so everything. Okay. So this is my result and discussion. So first result and discussion, the learning apps Byju's, Unacademy, Vedantu, Chopper, and .NET. So these are the students ratio. The boys particularly have studied. I mean, I have conducted the survey for boys and girls separately. These are the percentage. So here, Byju's, most of the students are using Byju's apps for their education needs. 27% of the students using Byju's. The second one, Vedantu. The Vedantu play vital role among the students, school students particularly. So that is 23%. And another one, another Unacademy also play the vital role among the students. So that is 23%. The second result, video meeting apps, they have been using different kind of apps. So most of them are telling this kind of apps, particularly Zoom meeting apps, Skype, Microsoft Teams, Cisco WebEx, and Google Meet, U-Meeting. These are the apps almost the students are using. So here, the maximum app usage, video meeting apps, 23% of the students are using video meeting apps. The Skype, 22%. And another stage, I mean the third level, Microsoft Teams, 18%. So other Cisco and Google Meet, U-Meeting are 15, 12, and 8%. The social network sites also students are accessing, I mean using. So here the Brain, Twedicate, and Twin Tribune, Classhoop, Classroom, Blackboard, Edu 2.0, 2.0, sorry, 2.0. So here also I have asked the questions between the girls and boys. So I got the maximum percentage for Brainy app, sorry, Brainy networks. The Brainy, which will which play the vital role among the students, particularly the school students, 22% that is. And the second place, Twin Tribune, 16%, and other 12, 14, 14, and 12, 10%. No, similarly, the maximum of the students are using other kind of apps, Edu and Blackboard kind of things. These are my recommendation. The recommendation, the duration of the class can be can sorry the duration of the class can range from 45 minutes to 1 hour. The student can avoid the problems such as headaches and eye damage if they are learn to wear the glasses while learning online or while attending the online classes. The government may uh, fix the panel for for to give a perfect uh, classes when to provide the perfect education to the students. So the e-learning and the students who do not have electronic gadgets such as smartphone, laptop, and computer can also learn through the television. So this is the recommendation. So already government provided the education, provided the education through television, but the television not reaches all over the nation, particularly the village students not pick up in not receiving their education through television. So this is my recommendation. So because the education is the best human resource in the country, without education the country cannot develop. So it's a very important thing. And this is my conclusion. The result of this study show that the vast majority of school students have attended their classes over the internet during the COVID-19 pandemic, which has been demonstrated in several studies. The network issues are the major hindrance in smooth conducting of online classes. The online education has also helped the faculty in the institution to ask a question, to ask the students to study some parts of syllabus online which do not require much classroom instruction. So the online study helps the faculty to save time in which they can interact with the students more. Thank you.